Michelle Hooper is among 1 in 9 retail and fast food workers who have been verbally abused by a customer in the past 12 months. On one occasion, a customer shot a pellet gun at her through the window of a drive-in counter at the Western Sydney fast food outlet where she works. A bunch of teenagers came through and ordered a drink, and I called out to them, "I just got shot," she said. They just laughed and drove away. How can anyone think that is acceptable behavior? Ms. Hooper said a mother had screamed abuse at her on New Year's Eve when she was closing. One lady wanted to order meals for all her kids and screamed abuse at us because we ruined her children's New Year, she said. That was really upsetting because we were meant to be closed. Other customers have yelled and thrown food at her if there have been any errors or delays in getting their order. The Union for Workers in Retail, Fast Food and Warehousing has launched a national campaign "No One Deserves a Serve" to stop the abuse and violence towards workers by customers this Christmas. The campaign is in response to the Shop, Distributive and Allied Employees Association's new survey of 6,000 retail and fast food workers, which found that more than 85% had experienced abuse from customers. Almost a quarter of respondents said they were subjected to verbal abuse every week, and more than a third said they had felt threatened by a customer once or twice in the last 12 months. 14% said they had experienced physical violence from a customer, and 12% said the incidents of abuse or violence were sexual in nature. National Secretary for the SDA, Jared Dwyer, said there is no excuse for the increasing amount of physical and verbal abuse that customers are directing at retail and fast food staff. While retail and fast food workers were trained to provide good customer service, this did not extend to tolerating verbal or physical abuse. The fact is, the customer is not always right, he said. Abusing retail and fast food workers is wrong. No one deserves a serve while they are just trying to do their job. This Christmas we're calling on customers to check their behavior before they get to the checkout. Melbourne retail worker Jody Sherrill said one customer told her he was prepared to do jail time for abusing her. She can think of only one occasion when a customer has returned to her to apologize for abuse. You try to not let it get to you because abuse from customers is frequent, she said. Management is supportive and they have counseling if you need it. Ms. Sherrill said customers often became hot-headed after not having followed installation instructions for various products. Mr. Dwyer said retail and fast food workers have told the union they routinely have customers swearing and yelling at them, spitting in their faces or threatening them, simply for doing their jobs. Lawrence, a retail worker in Western Sydney, told the union that customer abuse was a common experience for him. I have witnessed a colleague get pulled over the counter by an angry customer, he said. Other responses to the survey included,